So, a single mother's hope. In this episode, I'm going to be speaking to you about my hope as a single mom. Where do I get my hope, and how do I cope as a single mom of three? And I haven't greeted you. So it's Auntie Jackie, Auntie Jackie's Diaries. I greet you. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a good day. I'm sitting in the garden at the moment. It is cold, hence the jacket. And I needed to record this. I've been wanting to record it for the past 3-4 days, and I haven't had an opportunity of recording it in a very calm way and a secure place. So I've had to come in the garden to do this. So welcome to this channel, and thank you very much for clicking. So where do I find my hope? I find my hope in the faith that I have from God. When all failed, God was there for me. And God did not come down. God, I'm trying to put this jacket down so it doesn't look so messy. Yeah, that's better. God did not come down as in his almighty to show me himself, but he sent his angels. So through people, God came down to me and he showed me his presence in my life. I wrote some of the things down, so when I keep looking down, it's because I didn't want to forget, and I thought myself, right, so I don't forget. So that's why I keep looking down. So where there was no help, God was there through his angels. Angels through friends, and very, very, very few relatives that helped me look after my children, my 3 children, and church help. Yeah. There are so many reasons why people are single mothers. Some become single mothers through bereavement, and I think no one really wants to be bereaved, so they become a single mother. But others, like myself, become single mothers through breakdown relationships. It takes 2 to tango, so things don't work out, and there's a breakdown in relationship, and hence single parenthood. In this case, it's a single mother. In most cases, mothers are left holding the babies, but there are instances where dads become single parents as well. So with my relationship breaking down, at the same time, I had family breakdown. An individual came into the family. They did what they did. Family believed that individual, and there was a breakdown in family relationships. So the family, I cut off the family. And I remember, like, even when I had my baby, they wanted to come back, but I was like, no. At that time, I was so bitter. I was holding on to grudges. I was unforgiving. So I really cut them off, and I didn't want to see anybody because of what had gone on. Some of it is in this video, which I'll pin up here. So when my relationship broke down, and of course with no family support, there was a domino effect. My health got affected. I lost everything. I lost my home, I lost my income, and I was about to lose my life. So literally I lost everything. But God's grace is sufficient. And I remember in terms of my life, I remember there's a day I was so unwell, and a friend came over and found me with my son. He was so young at the time, and I was throwing up. I was so unwell. She looked at me, looked at the baby, because she had been talking to me for quite a while, looked at the baby and told me, it seems you want to kill yourself because of this breakdown of relationship, and losing your home and everything, it seems you want to kill yourself. Listen to me. You're not the first person to lose a marriage, to lose a relationship. You're not the first person to lose a home. If you want to die because of this, please tell me where I should put this child of yours, because I'm not going to look after this child. And also what I should do with the other children. Listen, that thing really pushed me up. She just got the baby, went. I didn't have energy to do anything. Went, cleaned the baby, gave the baby food. And from there, the rest is history. However, when something is broken, whatever it is, there's always scars. So even if I got better in terms of my health, underlying things were there. And in the end, and people who've lost incomes and homes, no. So I tried to build myself up again, which I tried as much as I can, and I did. But the stress of the work and people who've lost homes, of housing and everything, I could literally not manage to cope stress-wise. So eventually what I did, I put everything in and I went for a rest. I said, let me go. And sure, when I left this country, I was at peace. And the health became much, much better. Because there were underlying health issues, they kept popping back here and there, unfortunately. The way I left, I was unprepared, because at that time the stress levels were so high. Pressure was so high, everything just so bad. So I wasn't prepared so much to move. Though I became better and we managed to live there, because of being unprepared, when the health issues started showing themselves again, not in the same intensity as the ones which are when I left, but still they showed themselves up again. I needed to come back to England for that reason, but also for my child. When I moved, I wasn't prepared to move. Returning has been the same way. This means that I've come back to no home, no income, meaning I'm starting again. But I hold hope. In coming back, some family members have welcomed me, and actually they encouraged me to come back. So yes, I'm in England. Yes, I'm living with family. And yes, they're supporting us. They're feeding us. They're housing us. They're looking after us. Yes, they are. And yes, I have no job. I hold hope and I have no shame in that. So while some family members can't even think of offering a cup of water to my son, others have rolled out the carpet for us. While some family members couldn't even allow my children to get into their homes, to eat any food in their houses, these family members are asking, what type of food do you want to eat? And they're supporting. Are these family members the richest in the family? No, they are not, by all means. But on their heart, they're the richest. They have got the best hearts. The family members know what's going on, and they're happy to support. They have opened their doors to us, and they haven't locked them out. Left them out to freeze in the cold. They haven't. And they have put us up. In the small houses they have put us up. In this support that they're giving us, they're not ridiculing us. They're not laughing at a child who is fatherless like this. You can see the comment. And they're not shaming people for not being able to provide when they are not, when their health is still in jeopardy. So as a single mother, I still hold hope. I hold hope that all will be well. But so I hold hope that people like this will stop cursing and verbally abusing children to fight for their end goals, to fight unknown wars which are not there. So I hold that hope. And I wonder for this person, if you really have all and you're happy as you are, why the need to ridicule a child without a father? Why? So for me, there is hope. And I keep thinking about that hope because it keeps me going. It's Jonah chapter 4, where Jonah was sent to a place called Nineveh. In that city, I think they were one of the worst sinners, if I can remember. But God spared them, and Nineveh got so angry because why would you do this? But it says God is a gracious God. And it says also somewhere that God knows where He has to support somebody. So God has come through these relatives to help, to support us. Why be mad? None of us have come to you. So why be mad? There's no need. And also we mustn't question God. We mustn't. And really, we mustn't let some made up wars, some envy, cloud people's views in terms of support. I know that some people, my family, some of them will be happy to see us on the streets, literally homeless. They'll throw parties. But what would they gain out of that? What would you gain out of that? And before I get any other replies, any other comments and everything, I want to appeal to you, please. There's no need. Please, let's not do this. Let's end this. Because I know for some people, they have to have the last word, just like last time. But there's no need to fight. We mustn't fight. Because think about it. What do I have that you're fighting for? Nothing. So the little dignity that is remaining is what somebody wants to take away. But I hold hope in the Lord. And I'm calling you to do that. Have that hope. Have that peace of mind. And remember, we say that we are Christians. And yes, we are. So let's act that way. And if sometimes we mention things which have happened, there's no need to reply, one. Or if there's a reply, there's a way to reply. Not in this way. It doesn't help. Honestly, it doesn't. And I remember the last time I was in church, by the way, when I was so angry and I answered back rudely, and I was about to do that. And I'm thinking myself, no, don't this time. And I hope that the subscribers who are there, please hold me accountable and let me not answer in a rude way. Let me be the one to bring the peace around. And yes, it may seem that in a way I have lost, and it's okay. Honestly, it's okay. I don't fight anymore. And I will not come in to ask for anything from, I won't come and ask for anything, no. And honestly, if you see me on the street, move the other side. Don't greet me. If you greet me, I'll answer back and I move. I will not come in your space. And I'm not going to invite you actually to come in my space, because I think we can forgive each other, but sometimes reconciliation is not, it has to be a two-way. And with this, I don't need any reconciliation. And it's okay, honestly, it's okay. And the last thing is, please let's not bring children into the thing. They haven't done anything. They have not done anything to you. And they are, in terms of to use children to, what to say, to curse children. I don't curse people's children in that sense, because you know what? I have children. Yes, I'm a single mother with hope. And I believe and I trust that it's better for people to be in partnership, bring up children. It is more stable. But where it's not possible and there's toxicity, children are better off in a one-parent home where they're going to have a stable income, a stable home. Statistics show that children who are brought up in a single-parent home don't do as good as those of two-parent home. It's not me, it's the statistics. And within my circle, I can see what they mean. So please don't throw stones. And if you do, let's be mindful and respectful. So that's what I'm calling for on it. Let's be mindful and respectful. But also in this, I'm just thinking, God is using this person. By the way, this person is hiding behind some fake name on, as you can see. So God is using this person to show me that he needs to help me. So he's a gracious God. The last time I was so broken and I was so unwell, it is this person who started it. And honestly, I was on the brink of death. And this time he's using this person back. Look at that car. This person he's using this person again to make sure that I come out from there where I was. And I cast my shame on his cross. And I move on. He's a gracious God. He wants to rebuild me and actually wants to rebuild the person as well. He wants to rebuild both of us. Because I'm hoping that with this, the other person can tell that it is well. It is well. The reason I speak about envy in here is because I don't see why somebody should be kicking somebody who's down. If one is in a fight and somebody is on the floor and you keep kicking, so there was nothing to gain in the children going the home and eating the food. And actually, I was taking some food there, so there was nothing to gain in saying that don't come back to this home and everything. I think that's what, I don't know. That's why I was saying it was envy, because envy means that you don't want me to have something that you can't have, but you don't want me to have it. That's why I was saying that envy. So in that case, there's nothing to gain to say that, oh, look at her, she's in England, she's punching off relatives. There's nothing to gain. Yes, I am. There is nothing to gain. And I'm accepting it. I'm owning it. There is nothing to gain. You're not doing it. It's okay. It's okay. Have the life that you have to have. And it's fine. Honestly, it is fine. Like Eve, like Mary, undid what Eve had done with Adam. This person is coming to undo what they had done by themselves. And it's really, really good. God is gracious. And for both of us, by the way. And God, and another thing is, God works in mysterious ways. So this is the way he's working in both our lives to bring about peace. For me, there is love, peace, joy, and hope. All those. And above all, there's forgiveness. But it doesn't have to have reconciliation, because as you can tell, it has to be two ways. But for now, let's leave it as it is. No reconciliation. Let's leave it as it is. So, I knew for sure that if I put another video out without addressing this person's going to keep saying this, just like I knew when I was going back in that unfinished house that if it was going to come out, this is what I would have got. So I thought myself, you know what? I'm owning my story. The way I own my single motherhood story, I'm owning this story. To say that I'm coming back, I have come back. It wasn't easy home. There's a gentleman who rang me when I think Lynn had just left, either Lynn or UG Connect had just left my house, and he said, oh, I was there for 2 years. I think he was there with his family. They had gone. He was there with 2 years. He goes, after 2 years, I was even looking for money to sell things to come back. I didn't want to be in that situation, knowing that I am a single mother. He was a married man with children. I wasn't. I'm a single mom. I was a single mom, so I couldn't risk that. So with the support of the family, I came back in time so that I don't wait until my health is too bad. and I leave my child an orphan. I'm hoping that this makes sense, but if it doesn't, please let it make sense to somebody. But moreover, let us, in what do I want to take out of this? As single parents, let's have hope. Hope that we can do good with our children. And I hope that the children we raise can understand what we are going through to raise them, especially in this country. I think I'm going to have to talk about other things in terms of single motherhoodness. For example, the support that is needed for single mothers, whether they chose to be single mothers or not, and for those who want the support. Why I think that it's better for children to be brought up in two-parent home than a single mother home. Please don't throw stones at me. Yes. And yeah, and any single mother who is out there who has got a story, please come. And the last one is about family. Family who want to hurt each other. There's a lady who put a comment that for them, their sister even reported them to social services, so she never leaves her kids with anybody. That is how sad it is. Blood sister. So that's why I'm like, it's envy. Because even with myself, there's another story I'm going to bring up. They did the same, they almost did the same thing. But God is gracious. God has always got my back. Honestly. So this is what I'm just saying, even with now, God has got my back here. So my closing statement is, let's love, peace, joy, and hope. There's no need to have enmity over nothing. Yes, children will refuse food. It should be, we speak about it. Children are locked out. We are speaking about it. We're told never to go back in their house. It's okay. And it's okay for you to say that. So that's about it, my dear. Thanks a lot for watching. For each and every person who subscribed and is staying here, thank you. Blessings, everybody. New subscribers, thank you. Blessings, everybody. Those who watch and not subscribe, blessings, everybody. Consider joining us. Take care. Blessings and blessings. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.